Okay, so first good signal of the day. That's nice. It was a faint 22. Reasonably deep, quite small. Spindle wall perhaps, or loom weight, or some kind of weight. So hopefully that's a good sign of ancient people pottering about on this little field. So you can imagine that was a loud signal. Plenty of copper in that, or brass, and a bit of pottery in the hole as well. So a sharp 21 signal on the equinox. I think that says Georgius. I think you can just make out a face looking to the left. So I think there's a 2 there. I think that's George the Second. And if we flip it over, you can see the crown and lines just going this way for a harp. Yeah, base of the harp there. So that's the Irish, I think, halfpence. George the Second. The 4 coins that I found in the same hole yesterday that I thought were probably George the Third were actually a bit older. They were William, Gavilium. Yeah, William the Second, William of Orange, halfpences, not in great condition. One's okay, dated 1694. So somebody around about 1694, 95, 96, whatever, was unlucky enough to drop 4 halfpences. So this is another reasonable sign. Probably part of a old cooking pot. So that and the spindle wall are good signs of ancient activity. Oldest coin so far is that George the Second. Yeah, so let's hope we can find something older and silver. Okay, another sign. Just near where I had that George the Second coin, just went over very, very slowly and just had the faintest little beep. 17 come up. Dug the hole, still nothing. Put the pinpointer on, it said there was something in there. Dug down deep, as you can see. There's a spade. Yeah. Check the spoils, and there was something in there, not a hammered coin, but another sign. Another old toasty copper, not very identifiable. So it looks like they were paid on copper in this field in the old days, 1700s. This was a 13 signal, but you know, not great. Thought it was going to be a bit of rubbish, but it's very thin. I think copper coin, like a farthing size. Might be older, but I think it's had its day, hasn't it? Don't think we're identifying that. Modern technology, ancient technology, and persistence pays off. I don't know what this is going to be, but I'm sure it was a 17. Let's have a look. Is it going to be... What's that? Is it Edward? Don't know. Right, we'll clean this and have a little look. Oh, looks like it might be in reasonable condition. Let's yeah, great. Yeah, I think it's an Edward, isn't it? Or is it like a later, is it a clipped groat, half groat? I don't know, let's have a look. So is this gonna be something like a clipped Henry VII? Wow. I mean, just look at that. Wowzers. Hello, little chap. About 5 foot from the silver hammered, which I'm trying to think is whether it's my 38th or 39th. I'll have to double check. Another of those little copper coins that probably remain unidentified. Very loud signal, and it's a coin. Oh, halfpence, Queen Elizabeth. Another great signal, and a modern penny to go with me halfpenny. Some trash, and now a 10p. Is it like an old button or like a bell type thing? Bit of lead. I think there's a hole running through it. Some kind of weight of some sort, perhaps. Very loud signal, part of a Stanley knife case. Just had a different piece of lead a bit further over, and now this quite a high pitched signal. Looks like some kind of lead based stopper. I think that's old. Lovely summer breeze noise. We're at the car, about to go home. This is the definite find of the day, probably by a long way. Probably Henry VII clipped half groat, but we'll get any more details checked out. I think it's number 38, it might be number 39, I'll double check.